Hi guys, welcome to my life again. Ooh. Hi guys, welcome to the live. You guys, it's been long ago. Hey Noni, welcome. Long time. Me. Hi, nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Thank you for joining the live. Emmanuel. Hi Emmanuel. Hi Emmanuel. How are you? You guys, oh my god, I've missed you people oh. It's been such a long time. Noni, nice to see you. Thank you for joining the live again. How is everything going with everybody? You guys, this live is just a chit chat, So I wanted to bring people up, but I didn't know who to bring up. But if you want to come up, I don't know if there's still another way to add another person to this live so I can see your face. Yusuf, I love your videos. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Yusuf. Thank you. So you guys should talk to me. How is your application going? What stage are you in now? Are you just waiting till March, or you are still sourcing for your documents? Or you guys, let's just gist. I have time today, so let's gist. I just hope you have data. Or do you have data? Let's gist. We're going to stay here for longer. So you guys tell me, how is your application going? Some people asked me question in the group. So please, if you are in this live, repeat the question again. Emmanuel, Ilesomi, Noni, how is your application going? Oh my god, see people are coming in. Guys, thank you so much. Mhm. You guys, are you waiting for March 27 or you are still looking for document? Maybe your school has not dropped your transcript. Nigerian schools can be cray cray. So guys, let's have a chit chat. Emmanuel says, oh, Emmanuel Sandra. So I think your name is Sandra, and Emmanuel is your surname. So let me call Sandra. Sandra says, I have submitted my document and also paid my application. Yay, that's good. So your waiting game begins. So this is January. So you are going to wait for another 2 months. You guys, you need to be very patient. To be honest with you, you need to be very patient. What I will tell you is that um everybody's application will be handled. That's why, see, if you notice, most of the people working in university admission, they even work on Sundays. Yes, because they need to catch up with everybody's application. Thousands and thousands of people applied for this thing. So if you finish your application, just what I'll just tell you is just go and be praying for admission, praying that the resident permit application process is not going to take so much of your time. Um is it RD Harish? Hi, I'm new to your channel. May I know what you do here? Oh, Radish. Oh, we talk about Sweden, moving to Sweden, working in Sweden, and my life here in Sweden. So Radish, that's what we do here. It's just about Sweden. Yes, Sweden generally. So you're welcome to the live. So Sandra, it's good that you've finished your application. Oh yeah, Rajesh, thank you. Yeah, that's cool. So who else wants to tell us about the application? I really wish I can. That's why I like TikTok. That's why. Sorry, I had to pause. Oh, I miss you guys, message. So that's why I like TikTok. You can always like bring up people, and people will just like express themselves. But YouTube is not like that. Um, who is this? TT. I YouTube. I YouTube from Sweden. I don't understand that question. Radish, do you have Instagram ID? Yes, I do. You can check my video description. You will see it. Yusuf, every document submitted, even one of the courses written qualify, while the others are in progress. Well, yes, is it happens. Yeah, some may give, one school can give you qualified, the rest will not give you qualified. Two schools can give you, three schools can give. I don't think I've seen where the whole four. Okay, yeah, some people the whole four used to give them, but at the end of the day, like I told you, these people are a body, so they work hand in hand, right? So they are going to when one school gives you, the other ones will just like pause their own so that they can give opportunity to other people. Oh, TTV, yes, I'm in Sweden. I'm in Sweden. Please, what country are you streaming from? So let me know. So Yusuf, so just be patient. More can still, they are still reviewing more of your courses, so more can still give you um, qualified. And if they don't give you, don't panic. Hopefully, very very hopeful, the one that has given you qualified will give you admission. Do you get? So don't worry. Like I always tell people, the admission process is the most easiest part of this whole application. So just be calm, chill small. Guys, please, can you hear me? Let me see if I'm okay. Yeah, I think my voice is good. So, guys, who else want to share about their application process, or you have some worries that you want to talk about? Let's talk about it. Oh, Sandra, yes, ma. That's very good, Sandra. Esther, Esther says yes. So, Esther, what I say yes so to? Oh, yes, clearly. Okay, yeah, you can hear me. Oh, thank you very much. So, guys, let's talk about what's your concern, what's your fear, what's your worries. I know Sweden is very expensive. You need money. Sweden is expensive, but so let me hear from you guys to send message in this box because I miss talking. I've missed talking, so I'm here to talk today. In the freke, my worries is proof of from. I mean, like that's everybody's worry because see, when it comes to proof of fund, my greatest worry is not getting the proof of fund. My greatest worry was the way we sometimes I don't like talking about proof of fund here. How we people help us with this proof of fund, and then you will now keep it for long until we get admitted. So that's my worry. Like when to keep it for that long. But if it was like the UK one that you just leave for 30 days, it's very, very easy. So but then again, when you need something, you have to work tirelessly to get that thing right. So I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy at all. But guys, please, just that's why you have all this window now. So you just know that you have from now till March 27, even April, to think about how you are going to figure out your proof of fund. Right? It's not going to be easy, but it's something we have to do because it's just like saying you want to eat rice and stew. You because of you have money for the rice, but you don't have money for stew. The rice and eat like that. You just have to. It's inevitable. You have to do it. Do you get? So please just try. In the free K, just try your best. Figure it out. Talk to friends. Talk to people. At least they should help you, even if it's half of it. You get. So just talk to them. Do you get? So who else has something to say? Who else has something to say? Mm, where are you guys streaming from? In the freaking, where are you streaming from? Esther, where are you streaming from? Are you streaming from Nigeria? Is it TTMKVN? Where are you streaming from? Box Block Secret says, can I ask a question concerning Northern Sweden? Yeah, you can. Please feel free to ask. Sandra, my fear is not getting admission. Oh, Sandra, the only reason why you're going to have that kind of fear is if maybe the course you've selected, you didn't meet up with the requirements. Because that's the only reason why they will not, uh, that's the reason why they will not give you admission. Do you get? So if you feel you've ticked all the boxes, you meet up with the course requirements, then that shouldn't be a fear. You will get admission. I told you, admission is the easiest thing to get. So you're going to get admission, so don't worry about that, right? um so Sandra, be patient, you will get, as long as you tick all the boxes of the courses you applied. Ndifrike says he's streaming from Uyo, Nigeria. How welcome. Deborah says Nigeria, my people, you guys are welcome. So please don't worry about admission, just as long as you tick all the boxes. Just like me, I always use myself as an example. I studied chemistry in Federal University of Technology, Owerri. So I when I was coming here, I was applying to study chemistry. So there's no way out of the four courses I pick, one will not give me admission, right? So that's it. So if you tick all the boxes, no worry, you are good to go. Admission, like I said, is the easiest part. My only fear when it comes to this whole application process is getting resident permits. Like imagine spending all that amount of money and you didn't get that resident permit. It can make somebody to even go mad, please. So right now, I always tell my subscribers, there's a God factor in everything. So go and pray. Because when is your time, is your time. You understand? Sandra is streaming from Nigeria. Sandra, you are welcome. Thank you for joining today's live. So there was somebody that asked me a question on my page, on the group, and in the channel. So hi Eva, welcome to the live. So somebody said I should make a video about the school fees, like when are they going to start paying the school fees subsequently. And I said no, I'm going to just do a live video. There's really nothing big about making a video about that. So like I told you, the semester starts in um September of 2025. So that's September 1, the semester starts, right? So you start your course September, October, November. By December, like December, I think middle of December, they've sent you the next invoice. Middle of December, they sent you the next invoice to pay for the next semester. You know, when you were coming to Sweden, you paid for the first semester that allowed you to come to Sweden. So now you're going to pay for the second semester. So now for you that is on a 1 year course, that will be your final payment of school fees. Why for you that is on a 2 year course, that's going to be your second school fee. So you have two more school fees to pay, right? So after that one, that money you are going to pay is for the second semester that starts around middle of January. You get, so the people that came in last year September, they're in their second semester of first year, right? So that's it. So let's assume they send you invoice like every 3 months, every 3 months. So when they send you that invoice, you are given 30 days to make that payment, right? So 30 days to make the payment. So that, just so you know. So for those of you that are going to be fee paying students, so have this at the back of your mind. Every 3 months you have to be paying school fees. So let us just say 4 months, because of they give you 30 days to make the payment. So that's it. In the freak, it says bless you for all you do for thank you so much. Thank you. See, you guys are the ones that, to be honest with you, you guys, the fact that you guys are asking questions, you want to know more, you are the ones that are motivating me to even talk more. So thank you too. The thanks goes to you guys too. So thank you so much. Box sick is okay. My wife will be coming to Sweden in August. In August. University of Umeå. Ooh, okay. The funds are available. However, I want to know how the weather is. Did you see my laugh? I want to know how the weather is in Umeå and the job opportunities. She is into plant science. First of all, I live an hour 45 minutes away from Umeå, so we are all in the north, right? In fact, this year's winter has been the best, because last year, oh my god, last year you will not even pray for your enemy to be in this country, to be honest with you. As at last year, we had minus 40 degrees by as at this January. But lately, I don't even know where the sun is coming from. The weather is so nice. We have 1 degree, 2 degrees, 6 degree as at January. Oh my god. So every year has its own, but just know that be prepared to have cold in the northern part. There's cold everywhere, but it's always extreme in the northern part. So for you that's coming to, yeah, I'm going to visit Umio maybe next week. So I'm going to make a video about Umio University. So your wife should do well to watch that video, right? Box secret, there's cold in Umio. There's cold in the northern part of of Sweden. Just prepare, just wear the right clothes. If you wear the right clothes, you don't have to worry about the code. No. She's into plant science. Now, like I always tell people, sometimes we don't get to work where we study or where we have interest in Sweden. No, that's because of the whole language barrier, right? So that's just it. When she comes here, she's going to get job. There are jobs. In fact, we I live in Skellefteå, and Umeo is an hour 45 minutes. Let's say roughly 2 hours. Most people leave Skellefteå to go to Umeo to work because there are a lot of jobs in Umeo. There are a lot of jobs in Umeo. Most of the job adverts that I see is Umeo, 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 Umeo. So if she can learn the language, like there's some people that learn languages very very fast, right? If she can learn the language, she can enter inside healthcare, start working as a nurse or nurse assistant or care job, most especially care jobs. So they pay around like 20 to 21,000 per before tax. Yeah, before tax. So but if she's thinking of working with what she studied, it's very, very rare. You can also see cleaning job, you can see food delivery job. You get bulk. So it's you I'm talking to. So you can get all of those. So I hope I answered your question. But have if you want to know more things, tell me. Darling says, come here, 3D. I don't know what that is. False Prodigy say hi. Hi, False. Thank you for joining the live. Paper say how Umio is my first choice though. Yeah, I remember Umio is your first choice. Don't worry, hopefully next week I'm going to visit Umio. I'm just going to video the university so that you guys too can have a feel of what it feels like. And now there is snow everywhere. So you will see what the city is like during the snow. And during the summer, I can go back again and video it to see what it's like during the summer. Summer in the northern part of Sweden is very, very beautiful. Oh my god, very, very beautiful. So I'm going to film all of that for you. So Bob, that's it about Umio. Crimepedia, all of my courses still showing and in progress. None has shown qualified or even unqualified. Should I be worried? No, don't be worried. It will reach everybody's hand. Don't be worried, okay? We still have from now till March, so they have a lot of applications that they are trying to review, and them they do due diligence in their application. They don't rush, so take your time. And probably you just paid your application fee not quite long ago, so you just need to give them time. Most of the people that are seeing qualified and not qualified, most of them paid early January. Some even paid. There's somebody that I know, I think Noni paid around December, so or November or thereabout. He was one of those people that paid very early. So you guys should calm down. You are going to get the answers that you want. So don't it's nothing to be worried about. False prodigy, you put question mark. Why do you put question mark? Please let me know. Sandra says, Ma, please, what can you say about Lund? I really don't know. Like always say, every university in Sweden is very good, right? So I can't say much about Lund. I've not been to Lund, but Lund is one of the top universities in Sweden. So Eva says, thanks for all your efforts. I've been following you. I'd like to know more about Uppsala and the opportunities there. Uppsala is a nice city. I think it's close to Stockholm. So sometimes most people that don't get jobs in Uppsala, they work in Stockholm. So like they work in Stockholm, they just take a train. One train goes to from Stockholm to Uppsala. So Uppsala is a nice city, especially for kids. If you have kids, that place is very good. And yeah, there are job opportunities. So Uppsala is a nice city. And the school too, bro. The school is very good. Deborah says, I can't wait to see the summer. Oh my God, guys, the summer here is beautiful. So that sometimes some of us will just be patient, let this winter just finish. During summer, now nobody's on the street. You will go outside around 2 p.m. You will not even see car on the road. But come out during summer, you'll be asking yourself, did they pursue people away from their house? Like the streets will be choked up. Everywhere will be just busy because man, that is the only time you have to suck the sun up into your body. So Deborah, don't worry, you're going to experience all of this. The summer is very, very beautiful. Boxers, thank you so much. God bless you. You are welcome, and I hope to see you in Umio soon. Falls are sweet races. Oh, for me, my experience of racism here, I would say it was not from a Swede, but it was from a girl from French, but she speaks Swedish. Like she literally grew up here. So will I say they are racist? I can't say, but all I just know that they are just reserved people, right? Like you can be in a bus, you can sit there in the bus. They call it the black privilege. They will never come and sit down near you. No, except you tell them, oh no, you can sit down. Even when you tell them you can sit down, they're not going to sit down. So are they racist? Everybody has a story about their own fair share of racism here. For me, the only time I felt bad, like I cried that period because I don't know, like I walked into the class and this set of girls started laughing at me. I felt maybe it was my hair because I was wearing a wig, this straight wig, which is one reason why I stopped wearing straight wig. And I started. I love before now. I love making braids, right? But when you come here, it's not every time you be making braids. It was in Sweden here I learned how to make my hair myself. So when I entered into the class, they started laughing. I was like, oh, what is? I felt really bad. So that it made me. I said no. These people cannot make me feel less of myself. But then I stopped wearing straight wigs, and it's either I carry my hair like that or I braid my hair. So it just depends. Everybody. So I know of some people that felt that they've experienced racism before, but personally for me, I cannot tell you what I don't know. But this is my own experience. But at the end of the day, just know that when it comes to jobs and other things, of course they are going to favor their people before you. That's it. So just get ready for that, right? So I wouldn't say maybe it's their way. But for me, racism, that's just my own experience about racism. But you are coming to a new country, so my friend, prepare your mind. Prepare your mind. At a point, me that used to be strong back home. Wow, these girls have nothing on me. And here now, you cannot fight. So the only thing is you can just keep quiet. When you're in a country, you don't know your ground. You cannot go and come and start exchanging words. So I just let it go. But that was just it. Brock, you yes, you did. You follow upcoming video. Oh, please follow upcoming videos because I'm going to be dropping videos back to back that everybody is going to benefit from. In the freak it says, oh, I need to. In the freak it says, um, I'm coming, guys. Let me just quickly do something. In the freak it says, I paid around November. None is showing qualified. Okay, in the freak, just be patient, okay? Just be patient. What I just know is they cannot ignore you. As long as that, see, right now sef, they are under hot seat because a lot of applications, and they have they have they have to fix everybody up. So just be patient. Just be patient. You are going to get it, don't worry, okay? Samuel Bright say, please, how can I go about the proof of fund? Samuel, maybe are you asking me if you need what exactly do you want to know about the proof of fund, how to get the proof of fund? Or but for proof of fund, just reach out to me. My email is in the description of any of my videos. I have a group chat you can join, and we'll talk about proof of fund. I don't like talking about proof of fund online here, okay? So just reach out to me, then we'll talk about proof of fund. I can help you with proof of fund and stuff like that. Project, they say, don't stop posting, you are going to blow up. My dear, no, I cannot stop posting. No, no, see, one thing I'm just happy is I am having fun doing this. That's why you see me, I don't talk about other countries, not because I cannot do research and come and tell people about that. No, when it comes to talking about Sweden, it's something that I have confidence about talking because I have experienced it. So it's very easy to express myself, to talk, to sharp my mouth. You understand that kind of thing. So yes, no, I'm not going to stop posting. And thank you for the encouragement. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Crying Pedia says, I have paid the application fee and to the best of my knowledge, I have submitted every document, both general and specific. Yet all my courses are showing in progress, no qualified or unqualified. Crime Pedia, like I said, Farabale, calm down, okay? You're gonna get it. I promise you, you'll get it. They have a lot of application. You see the same way this thing choke like this. That's the same way it will choke during resident permit application. So if you cannot be patient now, that resident permit application, that one can run you mad. I will not lie to you. Like you will even be sweating unnecessarily, be asking yourself, where is this sweat coming from? Because you are just on uneasy. You are not at rest. You'll be refreshing that during that period. You will refresh your email from the first day you submitted application. You will keep refreshing email. So what I'll just tell you, when you make your application for resident permit, just give it 3 weeks before you start refreshing your email. Even that 3 weeks, you may not even still get anything, but just know that when they need more information from you, they're going to send you an email, or they'll say you can log into your portal for in migrations bucket website, and you will see what they need. So Crimepedia, just calm yourself down, okay? You are going to get it. So that one is not a problem. So you guys should be patient with that. So now is the time for you to start building patience. You get Oluwa Banke says, please, I want to ask if you have any idea or know of anyone that has a baby during master's period. Of course, I know a lot of people that got pregnant. Is it that got pregnant or that had a baby? Oh, that had a baby, yes. So first of all, the people that had babies during masters, mm, they were lucky. Their courses were online, so it was easy for them. I remember one of my friends, she just had a baby, and the next day she had exam. She had to write her exam. I think the exam, whether it was online or they had to go to her, I cannot remember. You get now. I don't know your program. What kind of program? The intensity of your program. There are some programs that are very. You people don't even need to be going to classes. Like we that study chemistry, going to class is a must. You must go to class. You go to class. You do practical. You do field work. But you see people that are in social science classes, political science, all those things, your own is to be writing 10 paper, 10 paper. So you need to consider your course, your kind of course. Do you get your kind of course? So if you know that your course is intense, I don't know, and I don't know how far along you are. I don't know if you're pregnant or about to be pregnant, or I don't know how far along you are. All those things, those are the things you need to consider, right? So that's it. Banker, did I answer your question? So yeah, there are people that had babies, but your course of study is important, because you cannot be having baby, because here now you cannot go and tell your course advisor that though they can give you study break, and they'll give you study break, pregnancy, this thing, but then immigration will now email you. So you don't need a break in your study permit. No, you don't need a break in. After all, your reason for coming inside here is to study. So you don't need anything to break it. So your school can give you study break because of due to pregnancy, right? But immigration will still send you an email. And one thing I dread in this country is going to my mailbox and I'm seeing letter from immigration. Like it gives me this heart attack that I don't like. You get. So you have to think about all those things. I'll advise I'll advise you. I don't know if you're pregnant, but if you're not pregnant, just come do your study. Maybe towards the final year of your study, then you can take in. By then, things have like been a little bit easy for you. But you cannot be pregnant and come to school. You are struggling. You are going to lecture. And pregnancy is not easy. Sometimes you have pregnancy brain. You cannot even remember anything. You don't want that. And you never can tell if they are going to call you for interview. By the time they see you that you are pregnant, you come for interview. But they'll even ask you, how far gone are you? What's your plan? So that alone can even disqualify you. Do you get? So you don't want that for yourself. So banker, so think about it, okay? Okay, Emmanuel says, good afternoon. Please, do the four schools give admission and you accept one, or how is it done? So okay, like I said, this the university admissions, they work they work hand in hand with the universities. Now you can get four qualified, but only one school will give you admission. And other schools that give you admission, no, how, like two schools can give you admission, then you cannot decide the one you want. Yeah, but it's very rare for all the four to give you at the same time. No, it's very rare. So usually your first and second choice can give you admission. That is not left for you to decide the one you want to take. So by the um when your admission status comes in, they'll tell you you have so amount of time to accept the offer or decline the offer. Now they will even beg you, if you're not going to take it, just decline it so that they'll give it to another person. You get, so that's how it works here. I hope I explain that for you. Banker says, yeah, thank you. Banker, you are welcome. Um False says, which common cities have mostly black people? I need to live near my people. My brother, you see Gothenburg. Hey, Jesus. You will even be going like you will not even see any Oyibo person. African food is there like mad. Then Stockholm. Stockholm has a lot of black people. Like Stockholm is the capital. So a lot of black people are there. But these two cities, if you're going to live there, have money because it's not cheap. You get, so. But Gothenburg is number one place where you are going. When you even go to Gothenburg, you're asking yourself if you are in Sweden. You get, but there are white people there definitely. But so Gothenburg is number one. Then Stockholm. Those people are enjoying, like they have access to any African food. Like if you want to eat yam, no, 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 you can go there. But we that we are in the north, before we go and get food, it's a whole lot of struggle. So false. Think about Gothenburg and the rest. Banker, you're welcome. You guys, do you have any other question or what of Malmo? What about Malmo? Like, is it the city or food stuff? I shall know that Malmo is very, very beautiful. And from Malmo, you can just take a is it a train? Or if you can even drive to Denmark, to Copenhagen, Denmark. Very nice place. So most people that live in Denmark, they just come to Malmo to work. So Malmo is very Malmo is a nice city. So Malmo is a nice city. Yeah. Is it Edigbe? Can you share something about Umio? Is it a nice place to go and the opportunities there? Yeah, I talked about Umio earlier. Um, I told you I live like an hour 45 minutes away from Umio, so we are all in the same north. Umio is nice, of course. There are job opportunities. I said that most of us that live in this my city, we go to Umeå to search for jobs. So yes, Umeå is nice. I was say I think you just joined the life. I said maybe next week or upper week I'm going to go to Umeå. I'm going to film the university for you guys. This is the winter, during the winter, so that you see how it is in the winter. Then maybe during the summer I'll also go and film again so that you see how it is. But oh god, um the city is beautiful during the summer. I promise you that. Yeah. So, Ogene, Ogene Fego, did I answer your question? So that's it. Sandra says, is Lund a cheap city to live in? Lund, is it a cheap? It's just moderate. It's just in the middle. It's not expensive. It's not cheap. It's just in the middle. You get, so yeah. But is there any city that is cheap? There's really no city that is cheap. At the end of the day, you just cut your coat according to your size, right? Crime paid, yeah. I paid in December of 2024. They're supposed to have updated my application status to qualify. Crime, just farabale, calm your blood down. You are gonna get it. Don't worry. You will get it. See, one thing about these people, you cannot rush them because they do their due diligence. You cannot rush them. So for the fact that you even pay does not mean, just relax, okay? If you like, if you can tell them, please, what is happening to my application? They have not been there, they will not answer you. So just calm down. Everybody is going to be answered. Uh Pro GD says, is it easy to become rich if you earn some good money from Sweden and you travel back to Africa? If you want to be rich in the abroad, just go to USA. With Sweden, Sweden just teaches you to be content. That's why I like this. See, at the end of the day, it's everybody's lifestyle. Like, what is your why for coming to this country? Like, I have a friend who left Sweden to the USA because she's looking for money. Me, I'm okay with just being okay, you understand. This place affords me security. I like the peace of mind I have here. The fact that I can open my door as at 12 midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., hold my phone and be walking on the road, nobody's going to attack me, is what I like here. Can you do that in the USA? Probably not, you understand. So ask yourself, what is your why? Now with Sweden, are you going to be rich? I don't want to use the word rich. Of course, there are rich men here, but um, if you want to be rich, normally, like I told you, minimum wage is 28,400. Now, if you are the main applicant, right, and you want to be on a work permit, you already know that that is the only money you are going to be earning because you cannot join a second job. But if maybe your partner is the one studying and you are the one you are the one like hustling, you can do 1 million job, you can do two job, three job, four job, and by the time you join your paycheck together, you are getting maybe 50,000 Swedish crowns per month, or 60,000 Swedish crowns per month, depending on how your strength allows you to work. Do you understand? So for you, is that rich? Is that being rich? It depending. Like me, if I'm earning Swedish 50,000 Swedish crowns a month, I'm good. I'm good. Here, you see the basic thing, you are going to have it. Food, where to live, you are going to have it. Yes, it's good to aspire for more. You can do more. But if you are the principal applicant yourself, you cannot do more than the minimum wage. Now, there are some companies that pay more than that minimum wage. You get. So that's just it. It's just that in the beginning it's always difficult, but after you've gotten your document, of course, you can have a business, you can do multiple jobs to increase your money. But one thing I will tell you, the more money you make, the more tax you will pay. And every year we do tax return. Like they will calculate normally everybody that works in Sweden has a maximum amount they can earn as a worker. Now, if you exceed that maximum, you are the one that will pay government back. So imagine putting all your effort, working, gathering all this money. At the end of the day, tax return comes back and you are seeing that you have to pay. So I've seen people that pay back government 200 and something thousand because they were working like mad, working. At the end of the day, now they are owing the government back money to pay. So now this money that you people are paying back to government is what they are using to help people do to help people like people that are unemployed, prenatal, parental leave, a lot of things. They use it to cover all that. So the more you work, the more money you pay back to the government. So it's best you are in the middle of the threshold. But Sweden will give you comfort, you give you stability. If you have kids, you'll be happy. But if you are the one that are looking for a gombute big money, just go to a country that values money. And that's how Sweden system is. You don't there's no distinction between the rich and the poor. Everybody is like on the normal. You understand? You will see a very rich man that has parked Tesla in his house. You will see him riding bicycle. You come to the city center and park his bicycle, but he has a Tesla parked in his house. You will see people that are working as cleaners, people that are working as hotel housekeepers. They have Teslas, they have stock, they have investment. You understand? So there's no distinction between the rich and the poor. But like I told you, if you're looking for one big money that will make you to go and maybe build one big thing in Africa, it's going to take a long while, meaning that you are going to save a lot. Do you get? So who asked me that question? So who asked me that question? So I hope I answered that question about you being rich. Do you get? So false is so that's how being rich is here. Do you get? And yes, with the little you have, you just have for now. What I notice that people do, they buy lands, you understand? They've not started building it, but they are just like buying it, so that when they finally become on their feet, they can do more things. Then there's a point you get to in your life here. You are eligible to borrow money, maybe because of you have a job. That's what most Africans do. They borrow money, they do the project that they want to do, and they pay back government, because half of the time you live here, this is your life here, you get. So that's how they do it, right? So first, that's it. Emmanuel say, for the SI scholarship, I want to create a domain email for my referee. Is that possible? A domain email for my referee? Yeah, you can. A domain email, yeah, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it, as long as when I think that girl that did SI interview, that I did SI interview with, I think she said something like that. Yeah. Anything you have to do, if you are going to go and do stamp, go and do stamp. If you're going to do email, just as long as they are aware, you give them heads up, just in case they send an email to make an inquiry or something, they'll use that email to respond. Right? So that's it. Ogene, yes, thank you so much. Ogene, you're welcome. Emmanuel says, what about the healthcare in Sweden? Emmanuel, what do you want to know about the healthcare? Please be specific with the question so that I can know what to answer you. Emmanuel, plenty for here. Oh. Hey, maybe I'll give my child Emmanuel. Emmanuel. Um, Sandra. Oh, Sandra. It's Sandra. Sandra says, if you are if you are a single mom, can you bring your kids later on when you get there? Of course, you can bring your kids later. You can bring your kids now. But what's important as a single mom, you have to show proof that the father is aware, that the child or the children's father is aware that you are bringing them to the country, and there's a document he has to sign or signature that prove that, okay, yes, so I'm aware that this woman is going to be traveling with this kid. Sometimes most people that's a single mother or single that's a single mother, sometimes most one girl had to beg the man to please follow us to the airport, so that it's not be as if kidnapping these children or this child. So if possible, I don't know your relationship with the person, but then again, if possible the person is not in your life, maybe the person is dead, like literal dead or fake dead. You just have to figure out something, get how to say, oh, their father is dead or something like that, and so that you can be able to travel with the kids. So yes, um is it Sandra that asked me that question? So yes, Sandra, you can come with your kids now and later on. Yeah, you can. So Emmanuel say, is healthcare free? So Emmanuel, with healthcare, that's what they always say. Oh, healthcare is free, healthcare is free, healthcare is free. So this is how healthcare works, right? Um so let's assume you have a cold or you have a flu. Normally you cannot just it's not like Nigeria that we just carry our bag, we are carrying our head entering inside hospital. No, if you're feeling sick, that is not emergency sickness, we have a number you call 1177, right? You will call, the nurse will pick, you will tell them your symptoms, and they can tell you what to do from home. To be honest with you, most sicknesses in Sweden, they will tell you drink water and rest, take paracetamol and rest. That is it. If you've seen some memes on Twitter or Facebook or maybe YouTube here, most of the sickness, drink water and rest, drink water. The first time I'm like, I don't understand. I'm telling these people that this is what is doing me. They're telling me I should drink water and rest. So as long as your problem is not emergency, though, when you call them, they'll tell you what to do, and tell you if symptoms persist, maybe you should call us back again. Then if you now feel that, oh no, then we have emergency units. Maybe you feel that okay, I remember the day my husband was working and he could no longer breathe again. So they had to call he had to call ambulance. The ambulance came to pick him up, right? The ambulance picked him up, and the moment a doctor sees you, right? The moment a doctor touches you, examines you, you pay a fee of 300 crowns minus medications that they will give you, right? Now, you cannot buy medicine anyhow here. The only thing you can buy anyhow is supplements and paracetamol. Now, if the doctor has finished examining you and you need medication, they will prescribe medication for you. Now, I told you in Sweden we have a place where we buy medication. you have to go with your ID card, or you sign in with your bank ID. We have bank ID. So you can give them your social security number. They will type it and they will see all the prescription the doctor has prescribed for you and how long you need to take the prescription. So that's how healthcare is here. As long as your case is not emergency, you are not dying today, tomorrow. Then if you know that, okay, no, you are not feeling good, and you are sure that I know how I'm feeling, I'm not feeling good, then head straight to emergency. Either you call the ambulance if you feel that maybe by the time you step out this door you're going to fall. Call ambulance. They'll come and pick you up, or you walk to the emergency yourself. I remember when there was a time I had to walk to emergency myself before a doctor. This is something I've been calling them since until it became worse. Do you understand? So, like I said, when the doctor touches you or doctor sees you, that's 300 crowns minus the medication. Medication you buy by yourself. They'll just prescribe the medication and you buy by yourself. I hope I answered that. So, Samuel says, please talk about accommodation in Sweden. What do you want to know about accommodation? Is it the price, or tell me what you want to know about accommodation? Bube Chris says, please talk about the cost of accommodation for a family of 4 or 5. Okay, I think I did a video about that not quite long, but so let me tell you about the accommodation here. So for a family of what, 4 or 5, so meaning 3 children, right? 3 children. So you guys should be looking at three children should be, let's say, one room for the, so let's say, so now that you are going to come in for the first time, where you stay will not really matter. But subsequently, when you start renewing, the immigration will be concerned about where you stay. So let me talk about when you just arrive now. So you guys can rent a 3 room apartment, 2 room apartment, or you can rent a 2 room apartment, meaning that the children will be in the room. Maybe you and your partner will be in the sitting room, but it doesn't make sense like that, right? So for a 3 room apartment, depending on the city, it's usually expensive. You get, so 3 room apartments can give you like 12,000 Swedish crowns to 14,000 Swedish crowns per month. 2 room apartment. When we talk about 2 room here, it means a room and parlor that we are used to, right? So 2 room apartment can give you, depending on the city, between 7,000 to 8,000. 3 rooms apartment, 11,000, 12,000, 10,000. So 3 rooms apartment means a 2 bedroom and a sitting room, right? So 3 rooms apartment. So that if you come, you can just freestyle for now, but just have it at the back of your mind that when you want to renew your resident permit, immigration will consider your living situation, and also they use it to know the amount of proof of fund that you need. Do you get? They use it to know the amount of proof of fund that you will need. So, but for now, as you're coming in now, you can just freestyle. But then again, before you renew, just make sure that you have a suitable proof of apartment. And for you now that you are a family of 5, don't go and look for big apartment. One apartment that's very, very expensive. That's what I mean by big apartment. Apartment that's very, very expensive. Most people that have big families like this, at least now that they know that they'll keep renewing, the more you renew, the more proof of proof of fund you show. So if you go and, let's assume that you go and carry big apartment, maybe your apartment rent is 12,000. Proof of fund needs to show that you have that 12,000 times 13 months minus feeding. You now add feeding, no. But if you find an apartment that maybe 7,000, you see that the cost has reduced. So it will help you to know the kind of amount of money you have to show your account for proof of fund. Chris, I hope I answered your question. Samuel, okay, the price, please. Okay, Samuel, so for you now that is a single person, you can get, depending on the city and location, you can get a 1 room apartment for maybe 4,000, 5,000. Like here now, we stay in a studio apartment in the northern part. In fact, this apartment we are here is like a sustainable, they call it sustainable apartment. It's not like real apartment. It's just like wood that, just because of the housing crisis in this city, they just built some sustainable apartment. So what we pay here now is 4,000. But it's a studio apartment. We have the kitchen there, we have the bathroom there, and then this is the living space. Do you get? So for that you can get like 4,000, 5,000. Then if you want to save cost, you share apartment, so people can be plenty that will rent an apartment. You get, so that's the price. So then when it comes to apartments, sometimes apartments comes with utility bills included, and some they don't come with utility bills included. Utility bill include water, electricity. So some of them, like this one now, we pay like 4,200 including water and electricity. So some cities is very expensive, some you join it together, you get. So that's that about that. Eche Chuku, please, I need information on how to get integrated, especially in transport companies there. Getting a job and the possibilities of getting one that can sponsor permanent resident. Okay, Eche, I think you're the one that sent me a message on my I'm coming. So you need information about how to get integrated, especially in the trans. So when it comes to integration into Sweden, first of all, language is the fastest thing that will help you to get integrated into the system, right? Language. Now, for you that is coming to, because your mind is in the transport system because you've been working there, and transport is a very big thing in Sweden here. It's one of the jobs that, yeah, there are jobs. And I think you mentioned about truck driving and stuff like that. Now, we have companies like Scania, we have companies like Volvo, right? These are big companies that especially Scania. If you are working with Scania as a truck driver, oh my god, you will make money. The only disadvantage of that is that your family will not be seeing you all the time, because most of the time your jobs are in the middle of the night. So you have to go maybe from one city to another city and then you come back again. So that's just it. But then again, you need to get the license of Sweden. Like, there are different driving license. We have the class B driving license here in Sweden, the one that normal, we can drive the normal car, we can drive like a three-wheel car. Then they have you people that have the truck driver, I think they call it um C or something. They have the truck driver driving license and the driving license for people that drive buses. You understand? So when you come here, I don't know if the one that allows you to drive bus allows you to drive truck. So now if you have these two driving license, you can start working as a bus driver here. They make a lot of money, right? A bus driver, like the normal buses we use, you are the driver there. They make a lot of money, and then you can drive as a truck driver. Truck drivers, they make a lot of money. But now for you to get these jobs, is the language. So that's the only way you can break into this field. If you have the language, you have the driving shortcut, they call it shortcut, the driving license, the driving license, this thing, you can break into that distance. So now, as you're coming here to study that course, just put it at the back of your mind. You need to study that language. Yes. Because that's the only way you're going to excel. Yes. Then Volvo, I think there's a company again, Volvo and Novo. Just that now. So Volvo, I think they don't really consider English like that. So you can try your luck in Volvo. They don't really worry whether you speak Swedish or not. So write down this company, Scania and Volvo. Yeah, I think that. And then there's another one, SAAB. These are companies that have all this truck driving and this. Then every commune, like every municipality, they have bus system, land trafficking, right? So you can reach out to them if you know the language. Even if you don't know the language, just try to reach out to them. Even if you can just speak small. Like, there's a job that I'm looking for now. The few Swedish I know, I just spoke it, and God help me, I get that job, right? So just learn little language to just like converse, tell them you can practice, you just tell them something. So depending on the city you are in, look for their land trafficking, like the city traffic services. They have a lot of job openings, especially during the summer. So that's a way you can break into the um that's how you can break into the transport system here in Sweden. Then what do you say? Then possibility of getting one that can sponsor. Now it depends on, when it comes to sponsor, I cannot tell you, oh, this one is going to sponsor you. No. So let's assume you arrive Sweden, you are studying, and oh, your mind is in transport, and you go to Scania, and Scania likes you. You start working with them, then it's time for you to, maybe you finish your study, you want to apply for work permit. You can meet your boss and say, please, that you really like it here, and is it possible for them to put in an application for you for work permit? If they say yes, then they can put you. So just know that that's your boss now is willing to sponsor you for work permit, right? For permanent residency, I'm going to drop a video, I think this week, about how the prospect of getting permanent resident here in Sweden. So when I drop that video, you can just watch it and know what to expect. But I hope I am able to explain to you about the integrating into the bus or the transport companies here. Can one work part time with bus company, or generally the urban transport part time while schooling? See, in Sweden, I don't know how to explain this thing. You don't just, it's just like me. When I came to Sweden, I was working in Access Bank before I came to Sweden, right? In my mind, I was thinking, oh, if I come to Sweden, I'll look for one bank and apply for customer service job. It doesn't work like that. When you come here, you are studying. Whatever job you see, just take it for survivor first. You get, as time is going, you will now start seeing other companies that you have interest in. You start reaching out to them. The beginning time, the company that my husband is working now, when we arrived Sweden, I think 1 month after we arrived Sweden, we applied for he applied for that job. They didn't call him. One, he doesn't have a Swedish work experience. So you cannot just enter the country and think you can just apply to those jobs and you'll get it. No, at all, you cannot get it. So when you come, you're going to do those menial jobs first, just to get the Swedish work experience that you will put in your CV when you're applying to those work. I don't know if you understand. So it's going to give you an edge. They know that, okay, oh, this person has been in this country for a period of time, so at least he has an idea of how the working environment and the working system is here in Sweden. But if you are thinking that when you come to Sweden, you have entered one big company, it doesn't work like that, right? So that's it. I am Eche. I hope I answered you. Okay says, for the proof of fund, can someone sponsor me, like family, friends, organization? For Emmanuel, yes, someone can sponsor you, but they cannot put the money in their own account. So you yourself will take the money from them and put in your own account. Do you get? So let's assume your uncle wants to sponsor you. Oh, Emmanuel, I have 50 million to give to you to support your education, or to support your education. He has to transfer the 50 million to you, right? So um whenever you are submitting your bank statement to prove that you can support yourself, that bank statement has to carry your own name, not the name of your friends, or your where you are working, or your organization. No. So let's assume now, maybe your uncle or your organization heaps a huge sum of money, and maybe immigration is asking you, how come about this huge sum of money? You'll be like, your company is the one sponsoring you, and they transfer this huge sum of money. So you have an explanation for that huge sum of money. So whenever you are putting a huge sum of money inside your account for showing for proof of fund, please be prepared to give an explanation. Please be prepared to give an explanation. So, okay, I hope you are clear. Anybody that is sponsoring you should put the money in your account, so that the statement you are going to present will be the statement in your name, that carries your name as it appears in your university admission, as it appears in your passport, right? Gbemi says, well done, Kay. Thank you, Gbemi. Please, I have 4 kids, but I plan coming with 2, while the other will be joining us later with their dad. Please, how easy will it be? If it's not going to be easy, it's better you come with your husband. You people will hustle, then later you people will bring the 4 kids, or the whole of you will start coming, because you are bringing those 2 kids. They are not going to, pardon my word, they're not going to add value to you. They are only going to give you more burden, because you are the one studying. Please don't get me wrong for what I said. What I mean is, if you come with your husband, you know he's going to add value to you. As you are working, he's hustling, he's looking for work, he's looking for, I don't know, you never can tell if you're going to be a fee paying student. So your husband is working to make sure that both of you are have money to live, you understand. With your husband, you people can manage one space, one room space, but with the children you may likely not be able to manage it. So in my own advice, come with your husband instead of coming with two children. Do you get? Your husband will help you more. Now with two children, you are the one studying. You in Sweden, you cannot go to school with your children. No, it's either you put them in school, and I don't know how old they are. You put them in school. Now, what if now your course is taking so much time in school? School here is max 3 hours. I don't know how old your children is. Max 3 hours, 4 hours. So after that, you're supposed to come back to pick them. Then how will you now work? You need time to work. And in Sweden, you cannot leave your kids anyhow and go out. No, they're going to take those kids from you. Do you get? So my advice is come with your husband. You guys should suffer all the suffer. Also, they will understand. Your children will understand. You are making pathway for them. Do you understand? So during your application, you are going to add. They'll ask you, "Do you have children?" You say yes. You have 4 children. Then there's a place in the application they will ask you again, um how many how many people will be joining you in the travel. In that situation now, you will now say only one person, which is your husband. But for me, it's not advisable to come with two children. Only you will come with two children. You will go to school, you go and drop them, you pick them, go to your own school, you start looking for work again. No, you'll be burned out. Even we that we don't come with children, we are burned out, not to talk of you with two children. It's not going to be easy. So please just think about it, okay? HA says, apart from paying rent, tell us about mortgage. Mortgage was okay. Mortgage. Um, for me, do I know? Have I have experience of mortgage? I shall know that in Sweden here. Let's assume you want to now in Sweden you can either buy a house or buy an apartment, right? So let's assume this is a block of apartments. They can sell it for you maybe 1.5 million Swedish crowns, and you are given I think 50 years to pay back, but you need to pay a down payment. I don't know how many percentage, but normally depending on how much the cost of the house is, you have to make a down payment of 300 or 200 Swedish crowns. Then every month you have a particular amount of money that you need to be paying the bank back, right? So depending on, there's a friend I have, they have a 4 room accommodation, like they bought a house, so every month they pay 12,000. So depending on the location of the house, depending on how many room, the capacity of the house determine how much you are going to pay as your initial payment and subsequent payment. But it's usually sometimes between, when you pay that money, it's usually maybe a lifetime or for a period of 50 years. So that's how they do it. HA, I hope I answered that question. Chris says thank you. Chris, you're welcome. Zindin. Zindin. Omo, I'm just coming in, no problem. You're welcome. How much is proof of fund? And please, can 12 million be enough to bring me in at least? Nay, nay, nay. 12 million cannot bring you. For one person right now, as at my last calculation with the other lives I've done, for you to show that you can support yourself, you need to have at least 21 million in your account. So, no, 12 million will not be okay. So, um, Zendine, am I correct? Makuchuku. So 12 million is not going to be enough. So think about it. Okay says yes. Thank you, ma. Okay, you are welcome. Chris, please, do you know the cost of English schools for children? I heard that if you want your kids to attend English schools, you have to pay. How true is this? I did a video about schools in Sweden, so I'm going to drop that video so you can watch it. But I think I covered all of this in there. So please, Chris, I already explained that in the video. So please, we are going to watch it, okay? Beg me say God bless you for your sincere answer. Beg me, you're welcome, my sister. You're welcome. Thank you. Favor says, is tourism, please guys, can you like this video for me, please? I beg you. Someone says, is tourism, someone says, is tourism and hospitality a good career in Sweden? Yes, it is, because we have a lot of hotels, we have ship cruise. Every summer there's a lot of ship cruises, so yeah, your services will be needed there. And yes, yeah, we have a lot of hotels. We need They need housekeepers. They need yeah. I think it's big in Sweden, so tourism is good. So yeah, it's a good career if you want, but depending on how you want to break into it, like I told you, language is very important. Please, what does qualified means in your application? So when you see qualified, it means you meet the requirements for that course. You understand? It does not mean you have been given admitted. Now, when you know you have been given admitted, you will see conditionally admitted. So that's when you know that, okay, this school gave me admission, but on the condition that you pay. You get? If That's what it means by conditionally admitted. So now, when you see conditionally admitted, it means you need to pay school fees. And when they will send you, when you accept that you want this admission, they're going to send you invoice to pay the school fees, and you have like one month, 3 weeks to 1 month to be able to pay that school fees, to show that, okay, oh, you really want this admission. So qualified means, yes, you meet the requirement for the course, not that you've been given admission. So at least it means that hope day, you understand, say there's hope. You get? So it's tourism and hospitality. Okay, now I've answered that one. So Chibui came. So that's what qualified means. um Zadine, you try. Okay. How many months SOP should I submit? What's SOP? Do you mean SOP or proof of fund? Mm, Zaidin, I think it's proof of fund you mean, not SOP. Please confirm. Mm. Samuel says, thank you for all you do. Samuel, you are welcome. Yusuf says, what about pregnant mother? Hope they will not be disqualified for any reason. Is she the one studying? If she's not the one studying, then it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Yeah. As long as she's not the one studying. Even if she's the one studying, but just by the time they call you for interview, they see your stomach is big like that. That's even where they'll start asking you a question from. And you never can tell who you will meet in the embassy that that will be of that will be of that will be lenient with you, or not, you understand. But if she's not the one studying, I don't think it's a problem. Yeah. And giving birth here is very, very sweet. So yeah, if she's not the one studying, it's not a problem. Zedin says, can the school scholarship be given out before the last day of tuition? I think the school scholarship, they already have a day that they will announce it. See, all these things is tactics. They know that most people are waiting for all these things. That's why they will give admission before those scholarship. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, when you wait, you are not seeing anything, you understand? Just go and pay school fees. I think most schools, when you've gotten scholarship, they refund you back your money, right? So instead of you to just stay, you now miss that application. Don't wait for that. No. And when it comes to making payment, like when it comes to transferring dollars to them for school fees, it takes time. I think sometimes my own took a week or 2 weeks to get to them. So you have to put this at the back of your mind. When you are waiting, you've not gotten the scholarship. So what I would advise you, if you have the money, go and pay first. Then if you don't get the scholarship, if you don't get the if you now get the scholarship, definitely the school will refund you back. But just know that they are going to take an admin fee of about $500 or thereabouts for admin fee. Sometimes some schools give you the whole money. So it depends on the school. Do you get? So the admission comes before the scholarship. Zidane. Chris, okay, I'll wait the link to the video on the schools for children. Thank you. Yeah, okay, yeah, Chris, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, okay, Zidane says proof of fund. So what's the question again? How many months proof of fund should I submit? I think 3 months until the day you are applying. So let's assume you are applying today, January 26th. So you have to bring um let's say September, October, November till this January, this January 27, 26 that you're applying. So that's it. Do you get? I hope you understand it. Ugu. Yeah, thank you for the update. You are welcome. Please, guys, like up this video for me. Please, if you have more questions, I hope I answered you guys' question. You have more questions? Yes, but you count about 3 months. Yeah, yeah, I know what I if you understand what I'm saying, you are supposed to send. You're supposed to. You're supposed to send. They put it like 4 months bank statement until the day you are applying. So let's assume you are applying January 1. So it means you are going to show September. You are going to show October, November, December until January that date that you are applying. Do you understand? So that's what it means. That's what I mean. It's 3 to 4 months, but it's not like it's 4 months, complete 4 months. So you count back three months back until the day you are applying. Do you get? So let's assume you are going to apply in, okay, let me use the if you are going to apply in, let's say, April 5th. So you need to show January, February, March until that April 5th. Do you get? So that's it. In the freak it says, um please recap the duration of proof of fund. Let's assume you've gotten your admission and you are ready to make your application. Duration of proof of fund, yes, like the bank statement. Now you need to the bank statement you need to show. Now let's assume you are going to apply April 5th. So when you are printing your bank statement, you have to print January, February, March until that April 5th that you are applying. Do you get? So let's assume you know that you are going to apply for to between you're going to apply for your application, maybe between 5th of January, 6th of January, 7th of January. You go to the bank and they on the 5th of January and they print your bank statement for you. There's no problem. Maybe on the 7th of April, sorry, you go to the bank on the 5th of April, they print your bank statement. Then you are ready to make your application on the 7th or on the 8th. Then the bank statement they're supposed to print is January, February, March until that day you are in the bank to print that statement. Do you get? So that's the duration of the this thing. What are the chances of a spouse? What are the chances? What are the chances of a spouse? Oh, did I miss that question? What are the chances of a spouse getting a job in the city like Uppsala? Your spouse is going to get a job. You too, you get a job. That's why I always tell people network. Try to network, please. It's very important that you network because if you don't network, you will not see job. Oh. I always tell when you arrive, you drop your bag, you've seen where you are staying. Carry your school bag and be walking around. You will see somebody that you will help. In the process of you walking around, be picking pants, be picking container that you go and recycle, at least to touch cash, That cash will going to help you a lot. You get? Don't be shy, you pick it, it will help you. So try to network, meet people, move around, go to church, go to mosques. You understand? Get to meet people. You are going to because in Sweden, getting a job is 90% of the time is by referral. If you like do application from morning till night, you may not get it. But if you know somebody in the company, oh please, I need a job, they'll say, oh please, okay, my company is searching for a job. I'll tell my boss about you. So 90% of the time is by referral. 10% is by you walking into the company and them seeing your face that you are desperate for a job. You get? So, but don't sit down in your house and be saying you are clicking, you are making application. No, it's more of referral. So you need to network. You need people to scale up here, right? Um, okay, says for the dependent, how many months does it take to have a decision at the embassy? For the dependent, so things are changing, right? Things are really changing. When I had my own application. The moment they were granting me, they were granting my partner. Do you understand? But I heard some people says, "Oh, yeah, they are going to give you that notice. For now, they have high volume of study permit. So right now, dependents will be called in later. No problem. Um, no problem. If they call you for your interview, you go and do your interview. Get your own first. If you've gotten your own, your family will get. You understand? Especially if you do your application well, there will be no need to even interview your family members. Do you get? So so duration of time it varies, but most times they focus more on the applicant, that's the person that's coming to study, than their dependents. You get? And like I told you, sometimes it takes between 3 to 4 months. Sometimes it even enters 5 months. Do you get? So be prepared for that. Emmanuel, I hope I answered your question. Indifricate. Thank you too. You're welcome. Bog says I'm enjoying the life. Thank you. Oh, Bog, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Zaydin says, please, what documents do I need to apply for the visa? Um, Zaydin, I already made a video about the documents you need to apply for resident permits, but I'm going to say it again. So first of all, if you I always talk about fee paying students because I was a fee paying student. So I did not have scholarship. So those people have a lot of stress. You see, we that are fee paying students, they're supposed to give us a place in heaven to come and sit, because it's not easy. So I always like to talk about fee paying students. So let's assume you get your your conditional admission, right? And you make your fee, you make your payment, you pay your school fees. Okay, now you're laughing. I'm telling you, it's not easy for fee paying student. Like, before you close and open your eye, they've already sent you another invoice. You will sweat like this. So let's assume you've gotten your conditional admission. You've gotten your conditional admission and you paid your school fees. In fact, the moment you pay your school fees and your school and your your school has acknowledged that they've gotten your school fees, the next thing that they'll send to you, they'll send you another document. That document is your, they call it insurance, and that insurance covers you and your family. Do you understand? That's if you are going to be on a 2 year program. If it's 1 year, it's you that will get your insurance by yourself. So if you've gotten that insurance, that's one document. The next document is um your passport. The next document, if you are married, your court register from marriage interior, the Ministry of Interior. You are going to submit that one. Then if you have children, of course, their passport, your spouse's passport, and your children's birth certificate. What again do you need? Then your statement of account, like the account that you show. Please make sure that that money is in your account. Don't remove that money. Don't go and put that money, print statement and remove it. They will call your bank. So make sure that money is in your account. So you need that this thing to submit. Then what again do you need? If you are someone that's on scholarship, of course, the people that gave you the scholarship will give you a form. So this is what you are going to use in form of your proof of that you've paid your fees. So you are going to upload that so they know that, okay, oh, this person school fees is catered for, is taken care of. So what else do you need? You need to submit. I've talked about then you have to pay the fees. Now, this is where, when I was applying, it became very I was shocked. So you make payments. If you are a family of five, the five of you will pay. I was thinking maybe the amount, because that time they said it was application, I think it was, I think whether 900 or 1.5 then. I don't know how much it is now. But per person is 1.5. 1.5 Swedish crown, 1.5 Swedish crown. So you and your spouse will pay 1.5, 1.5 each. Then for the children, the money is usually less. I think 1,000 or 900 or thereabout. So each of the child you have will pay that 1,000. So that's how you pay. So what again? I think that's it. That's what you need for your for your application for resident permit. So so you now know that before you even begin to say you want to go and apply for resident permit, you should have paid your school fees, and you should have gotten your proof of fund. Like, you should have had your proof of fund ready, so that, because you need all these documents to upload in the portal, right? So that's all you need. So yeah, that's all you need. Then you make your payment and the waiting game begin. That's where you will now know if you're a patient person or not. If you have anger issues, avoid your partner, because that period your blood will just be hot like this. Anything your partner do for you, your body will be peppering you, because when you're paying money every it's not easy, to be honest with you. Um Zidane, that's the document you need for proof of fund. And make sure to sometimes I would say make sure to apply early. But to be honest with you, whether you apply early or whether you apply late, whenever they want to answer you, that's when they will answer you, because everybody has different case officer. Your case officer is different from my own case officer. You can have a good case officer, you can have the one that, and I told you during that June, that's when they used to go on vacation. So sometimes they will just abandon your application. You are there sweating. Oh God, when would they answer me? Meanwhile, they are in one beach sipping mocktail. Do you understand? So you just have to have an open mind, because that's where, for me, that was where the journey started. Like, it tested my patience. So that's it. Zidane says, also, if I want to bring my girlfriend. Oh, okay, you're a guy. I thought, and I was looking at that. So I thought you were a girl. Oh, okay. If you want to bring your girlfriend with you, what are the chances as we just met and not yet married? Hope a bachelor student qualify in with you're a bachelor student, you want to bring girlfriend. Wow, 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 wow. Um yeah, bachelor student can bring dependence, but to be honest with you, I've rarely seen where a bachelor student got said that they came with their dependent. Most times, it's usually master students that come with their dependent, like they'll grant it fast, fast. You understand? Yes, if you can bring your girlfriend, so you just have to prove that you people are long term. People have been dating for a very long time, not somebody that you just meet now and you want to come and it's not it's not going to fly. Do you get? So if you can prove that you guys have been dating for long, they could ask you for pictures, they could ask you for if you have investment together, do you people live together, do you people have people bought apartment houses together? Those are the questions that they will ask you. If not, if you just normal girlfriend without any proof, you somebody you just met yesterday, could it work, man? It's not going to work. I'm really enjoying it too. Oh, really? Oh, thank you. Thank you for enjoying it. So, Chris says, for someone earning the minimum wage, what's the likely amount to be paid as tax? So, for here, we pay normally it's 30% tax, but different cities different, because more city um earn more money than other cities, right? So, like cities like Stockholm now, of course, they pay them more. So some of them pay that tax of 30%. Other cities you can see 28%. But to be honest with you, it depends on it depends on it depends on the amount of money you earn. Do you understand? The less money you earn, the less tax you pay. Do you get? So that's how it is. So, but usually tax is 30%. The more money you earn, the more tax you pay. The less money you earn, the less tax you pay. That's just the principle. Derek says, "Hi, I'm Bella. Hi, Bella. Welcome to my life." Zidane says, do we undergo interviews in the embassy or just so? Of course, especially bachelor degree students, they will scrutinize you people. I don't think I've seen where they just grant bachelor degree. No, it's very very rare, even if they do it. But you see, bachelor's degree, they will call you for interview. They will ask you question. In fact, you can even be doing your interview question. Even will go on break. They'll tell you to come back again and ask you that question that they've asked you before, so that they will see if your answer is the same, is concurrent, or if you're answering the same thing, or if you're just chopping your mouth, you understand. So sometimes interview can last up to 3 hours. So yes, for you that you are going to be a bachelor student, yes, they are going to call you for interview. So you have to be ready for that, right? So you're going to be called for yeah, and some master students too. Yes, they call them for interview. Some they don't call, depending. So there's a section in the when you're applying for resident permit, there's a section they ask, why have you chosen this course? You understand? They'll ask you, why have you chosen this course? That section, don't go and just write two-line answer and leave it. Oh no. You sell yourself, talk about a lot of things, talk about how this course is going to impact your life, how it's going to impact your how you're going to help you to come back to your country, to do gbogbo tigbo, do a lot. Sell yourself. If they wrote 8,000 words, please use the 8,000 words. Don't remain anything. Use the 8,000 word. Then also another thing, when it comes to interview, or they can ask you about the city you are going to. What do you know about the city? Is it in the north? Is it in the south? Is it in the west? So don't think all those things are not important. So they can ask you all of that. Then again, when it comes to the program, they can ask you and what are the courses you're going to do your first semester, what are the courses you're going to do in your second semester. So it means that before you go for your interview, you need to study about the first semester, the courses, what to expect. They could ask you, how does it fit into what you want to do. So don't just carry your document and you're going for interview. They will drill you. They are going to drill you, and pray you don't. There's one fat man in the embassy there. I don't know his name. If that man interview you, we heard so much about that man. So make sure that you prepare very well for your interview. Block says, concerning the marriage certificate, is it the same certificate issued during the court wedding? Yes, the one from Ministry of Interior. Is it Ikoyi, Abi? Ashano is Ministry of Interior. Yeah, the one you do in your court wedding that they give you. Yeah. So yes, that one. Zane, and also how much can students make and can be able to save to be able to pay their bills? So when you come here as a student, like I always say, the first 3 months is always rough, because that first 3 months is like you are trying to get your social security number, you are trying to maybe some of you have not gotten an apartment, you are trying to do a lot of you are trying to go to school. So it's always rough. So that first period is difficult to get a job. Then if you manage to get a job, not in Sweden, let's assume now you started working January 1, right? If you start working in January 1, they pay salary every 25th. Now when you start working January 1, 25th you read they've paid other people's salary, you'll be expecting salary, they will not pay you, no. So how they do it in Sweden, like the salary that they paid on the 25th of this month was for December. So you work a whole 30 days before they pay you. So now that started working in this January, you are going to get your January payment in February. So that's how they do here. You get. So it's going to be very difficult until when you stabilize. I will not tell you that the work you're going to work with will help you pay your school fees. It's not going to be possible. You can raise half of the school fees, but not full of the school fees, to be honest with you, because you have groceries to buy, mm, you have house rents to pay for. Do you get? So you're not going to be able to save as much as money, not to talk of saving to pay your school fees. So please prepare mind. That's why I always tell people, try to come with your second semester school fees, because after the second semester, at least you'd have started getting a level of balance. Do you get? So that's how it is. Zane, I hope I I explained that. Do we? So yeah, that's that about that. So it's not going to be easy for you to raise the full of your school. You can raise half full, but not full, because the jobs you'll be doing here is not really going to pay you that amount of money. No. Um. So HS says, are you saying for those of us going this year, we should have the fees ready by April, and also the proof of fund before the end of April, or May, and the account statement should be, if I understand what you're trying to say, those of us those of us going this year, we should have the fees ready by um so now you're going to get admitted in you're going to know your admission status March 27th, right? Now from March 27th, you are expected to either accept the admission or decline it. Now, for some people, only one school will give them admission. So they are not waiting for another school to give them admission. So if you get the admission, let's assume it's that one school that give you the admission, you need to pay school fees. So you are given a time to accept your admission, and you accepting your admission is you paying the school fees. You are given 3 weeks to 1 month to pay that school fees. So let's assume you got your admission 27th of March. So at least by 26th, 27th of April, you should have paid that school fees. So yes, that's what I'm saying. You need to get your school fees ready so that when you get your admission, you make your payments. Then what's your second question? Then for the proof of fund. Now, in my own case, I applied for resident permit in June 5th. June 4th, I went to the bank to print my statement of account so that I could use it to apply in June for the next day, right? So that's how I did my own. So, however, you want to do your proof of fund, their own is that let there be money in the account and show them statements from 3 months until the day you are making your application. Eche, I hope I explained that question to you correctly. So if you don't understand, let me know. Zidane says, Omo, this interview matter na war, but me no go no lose guard though, no lose guard. I'm telling you, these people, and not right now. In fact, let me just be honest with you. Sweden is choked up. In fact, they just give you red card. So form composure, be composed, okay? Don't lose guard. Ogene says you are so funny. I have enjoyed you. Like really. Thank you. To form composure, don't lose guard. You see, they'll find a way, they must find loophole. They must find something to use to disqualify you. You get, and then normally when they reject you, you can still appeal, but most people win the appeal. Other people, because of the by the time they think about this cost of appealing, they'll just let it go. But if you are really determined, a lot of people appeal and they get it, especially when the reason why they rejected you is just a flimsy excuse. Maybe then with your bank, oh, you guys should remind your bank that please, when these people call, please tell them to pick the call because it's very very it's very very important. Because when they call, bank did not pick. They'll just say we reached out to the applicant's bank and there was no response, or bank did not pick. You don't want that, please, okay? So think about that. So please compose yourself. If you are saying, oh, uh, this A is black, maintain that this A is black. Don't go and even if you are going to say something that you're not supposed to say, maintain it. Do you understand? Maintain it and prepare your mind from home that anything you're going to say, you have to maintain it because they will ask the question in a different thing so that you can flop or you can change. And we don't want that. Do you get? So maintain composure. Indifferent said Ministry of Interior, not the one from Ministry of Interior is marriage registry now. The one in Ikoyi, that's Ministry of Interior in Koyi, right? I'm correct now. Zidane, yes, I understand very well. That's good, Zidane. Chris, thank you for your clear answers. Chris, you are very welcome. You are very, very welcome. Do you guys have any other question? Um, Indifferent, this are you? I'm correct now. Ministry of Interior is is for marriage registry now. Because where I did my court wedding is Ministry of Interior, Ikoyi. Right, that's why I did my this thing. So that's the that's the certificate you need. Please, for the people going with their dependents, can they be able to pay the school fees while working? Like, see, that's why I say come with your second semester school fees. You understand? Because the first 3 months you come here, that first 3 months that you've already paid for before you come here, normally, like me now, when I came in September. It took me 3 months to get my social security number. And if you don't have that number, you cannot work. And you cannot do black job because if they catch you, it's not good, it's crime. Yeah, and this early morning, you've already started debt staining your name in this country. You don't want that. So you and your family cannot have that security number. It takes 2 weeks to 3 months to come out. Now, some people were lucky; their own came out in 1 week. Some people came out in 2 weeks. Some people 3 weeks. In fact, there's one girl, one of my friends that we came together. She came, let's say this week, and the next day we all went together to go and apply for our social security number. Her husband came the next week. She got her own about 2 weeks. Me, I was waiting 3 months. So every case is different here. You Everybody have different case officers. Some case officer they work fast, some they don't work fast. So that 3 months, me, I'm telling you, I will not lie to you. You will not be able to make that money to pay your second semester school fees, even if you and your partner are working. To be honest with you, because first of all, after going through the after going through getting your social security number, then you start hustling to find work. Then you may not see work. The work you will see now, they will not be giving you. They'll just be calling you maybe when they have job, because there are some people that work hourly. So they will say maybe they call you when they need people. They call it vicaria. That is like an extra staff. When they call you when you need. But depending on the kind of job, it just depends on the kind of job. Like I said, everybody's case is different. You can come today now, as you are landing today, work done day, they wait for you. Do you understand? So, but me, I'm just giving you the reality of things so that you will not have high expectation. And then when you come inside here, what you are expecting is not what you are seeing. No, because when I was coming here, I didn't know anything about Sweden. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know about. I was just like I learned on the job. I learned on my experience. I went through a lot, to be honest with you. So I'm giving you this heads up so that you plan yourself. You need money, you need funds. Do you get? So that in case you come, you don't the job that you say, yes, you will get job, oh, no doubt. You will get job, but it may take a while before you get the job. So while you are waiting for your partner to get job, or while you are waiting for you to get job, at least you people already are sure that you have second that having that second semester school fees gives you a peace of mind already. Do you understand? So that's it though. That's it. Do you understand? Ever. Do you get? Please, for the people that are going with their dependent, can they be able to pay the school fees while working? So maybe subsequently, maybe when your partner work, you work, people will join the fund together. You can raise the school fees. Maybe if your school fees is 45,000, of course, if two of you work together, you can raise it. But imagine your school fees is 77, 80,000. There's somebody that the school fees is 80,000. How do people want to raise that? It's not even if my husband is working full time now and me, I'm working full time. If they join the money together, it will not even reach to pay that school fees, because we need to take out money to pay the rent and buy groceries. So the money would have reduced. Do you get? So it's not going to be easy. That's why I tell you, you need to network, because at the end of the day, you need people. Now imagine you and your husband works, and you've gotten you've gotten you've gotten, maybe he has, your school fees is, let's say, 50, he has 30, you have 10, that's 40. At least you, maybe your church member, you can just get the, please, we need this thing to be able to pay our school fees, so that these people will not send us out. They can borrow you the money, so that when you people are working, you'll not be paying them back. But to be honest with you, if I'm working full time, my husband is working full time, and my school fees is 80,000, we cannot meet up. No, we cannot meet up. Except maybe we've worked, or maybe we have worked maybe 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, we've saved up money for the next semester fee. Then yes, you can meet up. But now let's assume now you will just enter. Maybe next month you're supposed to pay school fees. It's not going to work. So just keep your mind open. Do you get? It could go well like this, it could not. Just anyhow it come, just know that you will stand gidigba to chest everything that's going to come your way. Do you get? So Ndifrike says, there are other marriage certificates from local registry, and even the church gives too, but the one from Ministry of Interior is what they need. Okay. I think, okay, because there's other marriage registry. Oh, me, I don't know. The only thing I know is Ministry of Interior, Ikoyi. In fact, I don't even know any other marriage registry. I thought people from other states come to Ikoyi to get married. I don't know. But I shall know is Ministry of Interior, Ikoyi, that I have. You get? So in the free bulk is asking you, how did you get the certificate from Ministry of Interior? That is different. I reside in Port Harcourt. So in the free please answer block. Is it block or bulk? So are you people telling me that You people that stay in other cities, how do people get married? Is it in court? This is strange. I haven't even thought about it. I'm a Lagos girl. I'm sorry. Do you go to states? Is it states that they call it? States to get married? I don't know. Maybe. So guys, if you have more questions, let's have it. Let's have it. Indifferent, can you answer this question that your friend is asking you? Yeah, okay. I think I've talked about the yeah, I think I've talked about all the questions people ask me in the group. So guys, you have more questions or that's all? Juliet. Juliet, welcome to the live. As we are waiting for the admission, what are the next steps? Juliet, my sister, the next step, learn how to drive, because if you learn how to drive, you have the opportunity to use your Nigerian driver license here in Sweden for 1 year. In fact, that thing helped me because when I came here, I got a cleaning job that, in fact, God help me. I got a cleaning. I came here September, and by January I got that job, and that they gave me that job because I could drive, not because I know the language. So you can use it to get a cleaning job. You can buy a little car, a small car. A car here is cheap. You can buy a car and use it to do food delivery and stuff like that. So you can use it for 1 year, right? So maybe as time is going, you can now get their own. Right now, I'm trying to get their own, and getting their own is not beans, it's not moi moi. Like, I know how many times I've failed. In fact, I'm giving up, but it's not as if I cannot drive. I can drive. It's just a lot of questions that they are going to ask you, signs that you have never even seen in your life before. So while you are waiting, get your driver's license, learn a skill. If you know any IT skill, you can learn, so that just sometimes when you come, maybe you don't have a job, you can see how you can start applying for remote jobs from home. I know of my friend, in fact, that his job helped him all through he was in here. He was doing that job. He was still working in here. That job was paying him in dollars. That was what he used to pay his school fees. And his school fees was cheap, I think 45,000. So it was easy for him to scale through. After he finished school, he had to quit the job. Do you understand? So learn a skill. Hmm? Learn a skill, IT skill. It could be data science, it could be customer support, it could be IT support, it could be just learning a skill that can help you to work remotely. Imagine earning in dollars, so it can help you. Then learn how to make hair. If you can barb hair as a guy, learn how to barb hair. You are going to get a lot of money. Like, maybe imagine your fellow Nigerians come. I want to barb my hair. You say, oh, come. Them now, normal barber shop, they charge 300 to 500 crowns. You now can be charging less, maybe 200, you understand, because you know how to do the hair. As time is going, you start charging big money. Do you understand? If possible, learn how to bake. Learn how to bake. You can see somebody in your area that um that wants to do birthday or something, they need somebody to do cake for them, then you can bake for them and collect money. Then what else again do you need to do? Then on your own, start learning the language, at least the basic hey do, float, all those basic things. Start learning it, you understand, because that language, you need to learn it. In fact, you cannot escape it, you need to learn it. So these are the things I think you need to do. Why waiting for admission to come? Yes. You can use Duolingo. You can go to YouTube and search for Peter SFI, Peter SFE. You understand? He helps with basics. So, Juliet, that's what you should do. Please, what kind of full time jobs can a dependent easily get? Cleaning. You can get cleaning, you can be a housekeeper in a hotel, you can work as a kitchen assistant. Wow, but you are gonna stand. You can do food delivery. What else can you do? You can do paper delivery. What else can you do? Then some people are lucky. Some jobs don't require them to speak any language. So you can look for all those jobs that don't really require you to speak language. And if you're a tech person, oh my god, if you're a tech person, you're going to get jobs faster. So those are the kind of jobs that you can get here. Yes, those are the kind of jobs. So when it comes to getting jobs, for now, this beginning time when you arrive is like a survival period. So, but as time is going up, you have to start looking at jobs that you feel that maybe when now that you are schooling or when you're about to school, those people can like apply for work permit for you. So think about it, okay? So don't just be working and just be working like that. Think about looking for job that will be able to pay you the minimum wage when you want to apply for work permit. Very important. Um Box says we did our court wedding in Port Harcourt local government marriage registry. Oh, okay, they have that. Oh, me, I don't know. Don't mind me, I'm a Lagos girl. Zayn says, I want to learn how to drive forklift. How helpful is it? Or should I just learn a manual or automatic driving? Zayn, in Sweden here, forklift people that know how to drive forklift, they have a training. They have a training they have a training that they give them that they do for them, right? So um that is a different thing. But the training, I think, is like 1 day or 2 days. You can do the training. When you finish doing the training, you get a certificate. So most jobs they'll ask you, do you have a forklift license? So you can get that. But for that forklift, you can do it here. Why for now you can get a driving license from Nigeria. Learn how to drive. It's not about getting a driving license. Learn how to drive. Learn how to master how to use car. Be confident in driving. You understand? So that when you come here, you can drive without a Nigerian driving license. But for the forklift, they have a cost that I think is you pay, I think, 1,000 or 3,000 crowns to get the forklift license. Because most job, like now, if you're going to work in a warehouse job, you need that forklift because you need to be using forklifts to lift all those things. So those are the kind of jobs you can do with your forklift license. So yeah, that's it. So you learn manual or automatic. In Sweden, manual cars are cheaper than automatic cars. So whichever one you decide to learn it, but just know that you are good to go. Do you understand? Learn anyone. Um Trends and styles. So the Ministry of Interior is in charge. Okay, okay. However, the power is delegated to the marriage registries across the nation. Also, a certificate from a licensed place of worship churches is also valid. For this place of worship and mosque, that's what I don't know, because a lot of them, even after the church, yeah, it could be because it's the Ministry of Interior that gives them license to wed you in church, so probably they will accept that. As an event decorator, is this relevant? So now these things I'm telling you to learn is something that you are going to use to be making money on the side for yourself, not that is what you will go and be searching for job. No, is what you'll be using to, I mean, I'm talking to me. This decoration now that I'm talking about, this cake baking, this making of hair, is what you are going to this working as a freelance online to earn in dollars, is something you use to make money on the side for yourself, not for them. Do you understand? So now you could see, maybe now your church events now, it's just a church, they will not pay you. But maybe now if you know somebody that wants to do a baby shower or bridal shower, and you can do decoration for them, by all means. If you are into photography, of course there are people that want to do a baby photo bomb or baby newborn photography. Definitely they'll pay you for your service. And here they don't used to charge cheap money. You understand? I remember one of my friend that we went to do um photo bomb picture. Just for 1 hour, they charge almost 1,000 Swedish crowns. Do you understand? So all these things are things for your own side money, not for like you are going to pay. No, it's not that. No. Trends say therefore it can be any marriage registry in Nigeria, and also churches and mosques, but the religious place must be licensed to conduct marriages under the act. Oh, well, you're right. That's true. Maybe, yeah, you're right. So guys, is there any other question? So me, if you're going to learn your decoration, please learn it well. If you are going to learn your baking, learn it well. Learn see, there's no knowledge is a waste. No knowledge is a waste at all. No knowledge is a waste. So one way or the other, even the hair that I'm talking about, you are going to use it for yourself. Those of you that have kids, you're going to use it for your kids, for yourself. At least you don't need to worry about your children looking, because we Africans, our hair can look tattered in this place. You understand? So learn those things for yourself, for your children, and also to make money. There are a lot of people, you can just see your friend, oh, your hair is rough, I make hair. They'll ask you how much do you charge. You can just say, oh, minus the extension, I charge 500 crowns, I charge 300 crowns. They'll rush you to call. Imagine you do 500 crowns times three people. That's 1.5. You know what 1.5 we feed you in we can feed you like in 1 week or thereabout. So Juliet, I've already talked about it. So Juliet, I've talked about it. I think you just came now. What do you want to know? But I've talked about it. Proof of fund. You need to show proof of fund in your account. If you want to submit statement, you submit statement. Like if you're going to apply in April of April of this year. So if you're going to submit statement, you need to submit statement January, February, March, and that April of that day you are printing your bank statement. So that's what you need to submit. Then for a single applicant, you need to show at least 21 million in your account for a single applicant. So and then the money has to be in your account for the duration of time that you are waiting for your application to be granted. After you are granted, then that's okay, right? So don't take out the money for proof of fund. Don't take out the money. You have to wait, please. It's very important. I think that's that about proof of fund. But if you want to know any other thing, you can drop the question. I think you people that got to Sweden 3 to 4 years ago, where the no, oh no, first of all, the people that got to Sweden, we were 2021. The people that got to Sweden, uh, 2020, in fact, you see 2020 people, those were the most luckiest people. Do you know during the COVID, Sweden didn't do lockdown. People were still coming inside. Those ones, they were now going to school on Zoom. So they were the most lucky people. 2029 were the most. You see, from 2021, our set, we were a little bit lucky. Then from 2022, that's when they started becoming very hard. 2023, 2024. I don't even know how this year will be, but we hope that everything gets better. So it's just getting tough and tougher. Man, baby, I understand what you are trying to say. When I showed when we showed proof of fund for me and my husband, just look at the we showed proof of fund for 8 million. Now imagine now for one person is 21 million, 22 million. Is it not crazy? So it's not, to be honest, it's not their fault. It's just exchange rate, and that our currency naira is dwindling. It's becoming non-existent because everything is Sweden. It's not as if we are not experiencing a cost of living here. Yeah, I remember when I came to Sweden in 2021. One bag of rice I used to buy. One bag of rice I used to buy was 23 crowns. Today now that rice is 33 crowns. You will see the increase. You will see the increase, but you will not feel it. But you see our Nigerian own, you will always feel it. You always feel it. So things have really I totally understand what you are saying. Things are really tough now. But don't worry, just put everything in prayer. So Zedin, you have to budget between 20 to 21 million naira. You understand? HA, how much the cars are they sold brand new, or can I buy fairly? Yeah, if you want brand new, you can buy brand new. If you want fairly used, you can buy fairly used. Normally for automatic, depending on how the person has used it, their cars here are very clean. But let me talk about manual. Manual cars, I think is how much, babe? Manual cars you can get for 15,000 Swedish crowns, 20,000, 30,000. Why for automatic cars you can get for like maybe 80, 100, just depending on how the person has used it, you understand? So, but that's why a lot of people they have manual cars here because it's very, very cheap. So that's the amount of money. So you can just buy the cars for you and your family. In fact, to even ginger you that when you come, you start studying for their own resident permit. Maybe one day I'm going to do a video of how to get their driving license here. So So that's it. So Juliet says, I want to know when I should start saving and putting in the money into my account. Do I need to open another bank account? What should I put? When should I put the money? Which Nigerian bank is best? So Juliet, when it comes to putting money in your account, those of you that always use new accounts, for me, oh, it's very, very risky. Some people, they 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 some people, they how do I put it? Some people, they are lucky enough, right? Other people. So imagine now you open your account. Let's assume you opened your account December, then December you want to apply for resident permit. Let's say April, and then you submit. Maybe you put in the money in your account. Maybe March ending. Then you submit proof of fund, and then your officer tells you that, oh, that he wants to see the statement of account, like they want to see how money has been going and coming out of the account for maybe for a period of 8 months or 1 year. And then you now are now going to go and bring new accounts. How do you want to do it? So this is my fear about using new account. People do it, but that's my fear. You understand? So me, I use my account. I use Access Bank. Access Bank pick their call when they call them. You understand? So I use my account. You get. So then when it comes to when you should have the money. So imagine now somebody is sponsoring you, or you have somebody that's sponsoring you. For me, I I put the money like few days before I printed my bank statement. I went to the bank and told them that I needed my I need statement of account, and they should use for embassy purposes. So when they printed it, they did not bring they when they printed it, they didn't show transaction history. I don't think they show transaction history. So they stamped the they stamped the um they stamped the embassy stamp on my this thing. So I don't know if that was what helped too. I don't know. So whatever time you want to be putting in the money in your account is left to you. Do you understand? When as long as that money will be there until you get granted, that's okay. Then whatever bank you want to use is also left to you. Just make sure that the bank you use is not those crazy banks that they are very lazy, that when they call you will not pick they will not pick the call. Do you understand? Do you understand, Juliet? So that's it. But if you want to know more about proof of fund, just you can join the group. We can talk about it more there, like more in details. And please make sure you are subscribed to this channel, please. I beg you. Then please, guys, like this live for me, okay? So Zedin say, I mean, how much can I budget for the organization that give the proof of fund? Zedin, I said 21 million for one person. I don't know if I answered your question. What do you mean by organization? Do you have experience of UBA when it comes to proof of fund? UBA, no, there I don't. I use Access Bank, so I don't have it. But you just make sure that the people when they call them, you pick. So I don't know about UBA. No, I don't know, but I know about Providus, Fidelity, um, Access. Then please don't use any microfinance bank. Don't even try it. No, it's not a bank. Okay, don't use that. Guys, you have more questions? I think most of you on this live, you guys are new. Like all the old people that have said, only this guy that was here. The rest of you are new, but it's good to have you guys here. So do you have any question? Eche Tochuku. Do you have more questions? Is there more questions? Thank you for 100 super love. Okay, maybe there's no more question again. Then I have to go. Me no get proof of fund, so I have to pay someone to give me that money in my account. So okay, Zedin, yeah, I get you. I get your point. Um, Austin says thank you. How about housing in case one does not get from Q? You can check Facebook Marketplace. Your school have like my school now. We have this. We are students. Domkala or student. Like we are students. It's like a students page. Like people that are leaving their apartment, people that want to sell their beds, people that want to sell their chairs, all those things. People that have apartment that they are giving up. So you want to check that place. Then you go on Facebook to apartments in your city. If you are in Lund, you look for it. Apartments in Lund, apartments in Skellefteå, apartments in Stockholm, all those kind of places. You're going to see people that are giving their apartments on a short term or on a long term basis. Do you understand? So that's it. So those that's then when you arrive and you've not gotten all those things, just look for Airbnb or just rent an hotel. When you rent an hotel, you find go to you just enter one church, tell them you're looking for us, it will help you. Do you get? Please help us do verification on UBA. Okay, yeah, I'm going to ask my contact. No problem. I'll ask my contact. But patronize me, please. Zedin, you can't hear me. Oh no, you can hear me now. Um okay, you can okay, yeah, you can hear me. Can they accept proof of fund for DOM account? Domicile? Of course, you can use your dollar account, yes. So some people use both their dollar account and their naira account. So let's assume you know that you're supposed to show 21 million. Maybe you have $6,000 in your DOM account and you have uh, maybe you have 15 million naira in your DOM. I'm just using an example. So by the time you calculate all of this together and it's equaling 21 million naira, you are going to join it together and submit it. It's not a bad thing. So you can do that. HA, I can hear you. Can you hear me? So yes, you can use your DOM account and your you can use your DOM account and your Naira account. Zidane, I don't like talking about that on live. So maybe you can join the group or you can send me an email and we can talk about that. You get so that you understand it's a very sensitive topic that I don't like talking about. So I don't spoil things for other people that are coming. You get so that's why I don't like talking about so deep into proof of fund. So but when it's time you can oh you are in the group. Okay, I'm in the group, Sha. Oh yeah, no problem. So yeah, we can always talk about it there. So no problem. So so Eche, now you know, please, if you have a DOM account, there's dollar in your account, there is money in your Naira account, please, you can use them. Yeah, which is then yeah, please, I hope you understand. So those topics are very, very sensitive topics. So that's it. Howard, how can I join the group? So just check the link, the my last video description. Just check the description, just scroll down, you will see a link. You can just join us. There are nice people there. Your friends too are there. They can help you in case you have any problem. Because this journey is a long journey. So you will still need more information. You will still need people. You can even meet people that are going to your city. Two of you can collaborate. You will and there's this girl that I met from one of the groups that I joined. She was coming to my school. I was like, hey, that's how two of us booked flights. We came on the same day. And up to today, we are still very good friends. So groups is very, very important. So yeah, Howard, please you can join the group. It's free of charge. Please, when you enter the group and I accept you into the group, just introduce yourself, okay? Don't just come and just keep me. Just introduce yourself. So guys, can I go? Check my last video description. You will see the group link there. Then when you finish, I can join you. Please, guys, please subscribe to my channel. Please, I beg of you. Don't just be don't just be taking information and please just subscribe to my channel, please, I beg you, and like this video, share the video if possible. Yes, but give us waiting you dey. Now water na. Now water wetin you think say I dey drink. I'm drinking water. Noni, thank you for always coming. And Gbemi, I'm rooting for you. Oh. Please try and come, please. Yeah, try and come. Yeah, I pray to see you too. Please try and come. Don't worry. As time is going, I'm still going to come live. We're going to talk about some questions that they will ask you in your resident your questions that you can expect that they will ask you. Yeah, my battery is going down. So we talk about the questions that you can expect that they will ask you a lot of things. Even when you guys are started getting your resident permit, I'm going to be here to see all of that. It will be a thing of joy for me. I'm going to be here to see all of that. I'm going to tell you what you need to do, guys. But now, you see, now that you are waiting, use it to do something for yourself. Learn something, get a driving license, prepare for how you can get the money. That, you see, that money part, I know it's not easy, but please just try your best, because at the end of the day, the cocoa is just to enter here. When you enter here, you will scale through, you will survive. I'm telling you, if I survive, you can. Do you know how many my cry like this? My cry full bucket. I cry, but see me now today. So wahala, me think say you dey drink juice. But na water, this thing na water bottle, na water. Me, thank you so much. So thank you guys for coming to this live. I really appreciate it. And when I'm going to come live again, I'll just premiere the live and we can just come and vibe and vibe and vibe. So I'll see you guys in my maybe in my next video. Okay, I'll see you guys. So take care. Bye bye.